Hey everyone, it's Amador. Today I wanted to show you a project that I made using the Sassy Club stamps that Sandra was super kind enough to send to me, and also she is having a sale today. Her December releases today, and there is a sale, so check the links in the description for what is going on there. But let me show you what I made. I found these little tripod frames, or chalkboard frames actually, at Michael's and clearance. I think I paid like $1 something. So I took them apart. As you can see here, I took off the tripod, and instead of it being landscape, I wanted it to be in portrait mode. So I'm literally just breaking it apart. It's actually stapled together. So I pulled off the staples from the backing right here, and I was going to use that, but I went ahead and just used heavyweight cardstock because I was going to emboss and I wasn't sure how the embossing was going to work on this. Now I took off the staples that were set in the back, because what I'm going to do is at the end I'm just going to glue it all back together, just to make sure that I have it all flat and everything. The staple gun that I have is too big, so it's not going to work. So I'm just scraping off the little pieces that I messed up. As you can see here, literally it looks like I butchered it. All I do now is just measure it so I can cut out my heavyweight cardstock to fit the size of this. Like I said, I just use heavyweight cardstock from the store. And truth be told, I can't remember the exact size, but you don't really need these frames. You can easily do this and maybe have like a faux wood grain paper to cut out strips for the borders and make a faux frame. I just had these because, like I said, I got them for like $1 or something, so I had to make something with them. Now, what I wanted to make was a cafe sign using these amazing stamps from the Sassy Club, called Harvest, and one is called Chase Alpha. Now, here's the Harvest stamp set. Is this not the most gorgeous thing? This is too cute. It's this hutch, and you guys know I love a good hutch. I have tons of stuff on my hutch, and I'm going to make a project in the future using the Annie Sloan chalk paint that I use for this. Now, you see where I'm going with this. It's going to be a sign for a cocoa bar, but I'm using the Chase stamp set. Now, if you see that this looks a little familiar, it's very close, very amazingly adorable. How can I say? Let's get it done. The letters are about 7/8 of an inch high, so it's a very good size. And here I'm just looking to see what exactly I'm going to be placing on here, what I'm going to be using. I did trace the inside of the frame just so I'm inside of the frame when I glue it on. It's not going to affect everything. I do use my EK Success powder tool to put this. By the way, I'm horrible at heat embossing. So the fact that this is going to be a chalkboard sign, a faux chalkboard sign, is perfect, because if I boo-boo it up, and you'll see I boo-booed it up a few times, it's okay, because it's supposed to have that like distressed kind of look from a chalkboard. And after I used my Versamark, I went ahead and used this Stampendous Detail White heat embossing powder, and it's just right there. As you can see, it totally takes setting on this the embossing ink. Now, on the sides, it's a little bit, I didn't get it right perfectly on the sides, but that's perfect. It's okay, because this is supposed to be a chalkboard. But here I am just heat setting it to melt all the little particles for it to stay on here. I start with the hutch. I was going to do all of the other layers and embellishments on here, but I decided to heat emboss it first and then go piece by piece to make sure that I didn't smudge everything and make a mess. Now, you see it's a little warped because of the heat embossing, but that's okay. I'm going to glue it just right onto the base, and it'll be okie dokie. Now I go ahead and if you saw earlier, I marked the center of the actual cardstock, and here I am marking the sides. I'm just measuring it where I want to align the letters for Cocoa Bar. And I tried to use my ruler, but it wasn't working because of the stamp and the stamp acrylic block, but it was okay. I just went ahead and freehanded it. But if you notice, I'm trying to line it up and here's my fat head getting in the way because I had to see right over it. This is why I don't like doing some live process videos, because I have to see exactly how I'm... Look at my big ear. Like, this is my big fat head. I am so sorry, you guys. But, hey, I was trying to get a position perfectly. I wanted to get this done perfectly. Now, I did start the cocoa from the left, and the bar I did start from the right. That way they would meet up halfway. And in case I didn't have the space between the words correct, I wouldn't have to worry about them overlapping almost, because then my sign's almost done. here I am just brushing off a little bit of the excess ink because I did boo-boo it up a little bit. I mean, the excess embossing powder, but it comes off pretty easily. I tried it with the brush, and then I used my, this pokey tool that I have for my vinyl stuff. But here I am also embossing it. Look at it. Oh my goodness, it's perfect. Super, super, super Rae Dunn, or my faux Rae Dunn. You can use this with, you know, inks on other stuff or on ornaments even. I'm pretty sure I have other Rae Dunn projects coming up. Now, this is just me at this point making a mess. I do look at the different accessories from the Harvest stamp set to layer on here. I do use some of the mugs, some of the bowls, and the stacked pumpkins on the left-hand side right here. Now, while I'm doing all of this heat embossing and mess making, like literally debauchery, I'm going to tell you that Sandra is having, like I said, the Sassy Club is releasing today. What's today? What is today? November 18th. She is going to be releasing her December release, but also her Black Friday sale. She will have a coupon available at 10 o'clock, so check that out. They don't normally have discounts, but this is a really, really good discount. I just saw it. I read it on the website. Make sure that you sign up for her newsletter so you can get any kind of future notifications, because that's where it would have all of the information for any future sales and events. But also make sure that you sign up for an account, because there is a Sassy Club points, so you get like points for all your purchases and whatnot. Now, with that being said, I just really wanted to get you guys, okay, maybe I shouldn't say, but I've seen the little sneak peek. There's a sneak peek on the website of the stamp set. Trust me, if you like, how would I put it, Christmas before nightmare situation, you might find some really, really, really cool stamps to go for the holidays, which can transition for Halloween and for Christmas. You guys seriously gotta check it out. All of the other things I'm also going to head and make an order as well, because I saw them and I want them. Now, here's a little thing. I have another project that I'm working on for the Sassy Club, just to say thank you to Sandra for being kind enough to send me these stamps. So here's what I want you guys to do. If you guys, there's a discount code on her website and everything for you guys to go ahead and get a good Black Friday discount, which starts today. And also today is the release of her December sets. Now, my other project is coming up in a couple of days, so, or hopefully next week or something like that. It's really cute. I freaking love it. I will have a freebie for you guys too. But here's what you guys have to do. If you guys just say thank you to Sandra for sending me these stamps, and you guys, if you go and make any purchase, in the comments put, you know, from Ometer, or Ometer says hi, or Ometer XOXO, whatever you guys want to put. And once you make a purchase, email me a screenshot or, you know, or whatever of your receipt to make sure that you made a purchase, and I will email you guys back a PDF. Now, I don't have it to show you guys, but I promise that the font, that this alphabet has a lot to do with that project. So if you were going to go and buy stuff anyway, hey, let me know, you know, send me a screenshot of your receipt. I just want to make sure. I don't need to see credit card information. Just show me an order number. I just want to make sure that you guys, you know, made a purchase, and just tell her, you know, XOXO Ometer, whatever, and I will send you a PDF of the PDF that I'll be working with. It's going to be a cut file that you can make a cut file in my next project for the Sassy Club. Real quick, by the way, here I'm just putting on some unicorn ink, some Hero Arts unicorn ink on my board to, you know, to make it look more like a chalkboard. Like I was saying, you guys, seriously, I've shown a few people, they like it. I hope you guys will like it. I have a PDF. Like I said, if you're going to buy some stuff anyway, just tell her, you know, if you saw it on my channel, tell her you saw it on my channel, or hugs and kisses, whatever. Just let her know that you came from my channel. And like I said, email me your proof that you made a purchase, and I will email you back a PDF. So if you get it before I put the project out, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's a super, super, super cute Rae Dunn inspired cut file. And I will also talk in my next project on how you make it a cut file, you know, on your Cameo, on your Cricut. You could even cut it by hand. Trust me, super cute, coming this way. And I don't think I have good pictures to show you guys, or else I would drop one in here. But trust me, do it. I assure you. And no, I'm not trying to like get your credit card information or anything like that. No, I will leave my email. You will either see this on my blog, or I will leave you an email in the video here, so you guys can email me that that proof that you made a purchase. So here I am, just making putting the back on it, and putting the legs back on was the funny part. I hot glued them together just to keep them together while I'm trying to get this, finagled in there. And like I said, I just glued everything back, and I wanted it to be portrait style as opposed to landscape style. And I just wanted to go ahead and I laid it on my grid right here on my cutting mat, and so I was able to position the legs in the middle so it wouldn't be crooked. And as you saw some pictures at the beginning of the video, I will also place some more pictures at the end of here, so make sure you guys check it. I'm so in love. Here is my finished product. I am loving it. And here are the stamp sets that I use. This is the Harvest stamp set, and here is the Chase stamp set. Look at it. Oh my gosh, come on, perfect. So thank you guys for stopping by, and I will talk to you guys soon. Remember my offer.